Artillery teaches the basic movement, formation, tactics, etc. for using artillery. Batteries are made up of 4 to 6 cannons. Cannons or guns can be devastating on the battlefield if used wisely. Open, elevated terrain is the perfect place for a battery or many batteries. Artillery moves slow and takes time to set up, limber, and break down its gun, unlimber, so a good general knows and anticipates their use in combat. Okay. Artillery overview. A group of cannons is called a battery. A group of cannons is called a battery. A battery can have any different number of cannons in it, but during the Civil War, the number was usually 4 or 6 guns. Guns were numbered number 1, number 2, number 3, etc. and were formed into smaller groupings within the battery called sections. Each section was made up of 2 guns. The sections were referred to as the left and right sections for 4-gun batteries. In 6-gun batteries, sections were referred to as left, center, and right sections. In this tutorial, you are Captain Alexander C. Latham, the battery commander of the Branch, North Carolina Artillery. All orders will be sent to you by courier from your commanding officer, so be on the lookout for a courier bringing your orders. Okay? So, a battery is broken into sections, okay? Taking command of a battery or single gun. To take complete control of any unit type, you can hit the Take Command button, bottom right of the command panel. Once this button is activated or highlighted, the player has nearly complete control, responsibility over all actions of that unit until the player toggles off the Take Command button. The player must hit the Take Command button if they do not want the AI running the gun. Otherwise, there is a good chance that it will switch the ammo to what it thinks is best. Use the Take Command button if you really want to make decisions for your battery without the AI reverting to what it believes is the correct action. Okay? So, I'm waiting for a courier. Is that it? That looks like a courier. Captain Latham. Move your guns up into position to protect our right flank. There are 2 Union brigades forming off in the distance, and I want your battery to disrupt them. If they decide to advance on our position, make them pay for every step. Okay. Right flank. Ready. Your guns are already limbered, hooked up to the horses, so you are ready to move your battery into position. Select Captain Latham and double-click on the ground below the order's destination icon, star floating in the sky. Then select the Deploy Battery button to make the guns move into firing position and deploy into line. The guns will automatically limber, move, unlimber, and commence firing. Okay. Deploying guns is a formation order that makes all cannons move into correct spacing and begin shooting, after unlimbering, of course. Okay. So. So I want them to be facing like this way. You're saying even maybe a little bit further forward. Oh. Hold on. Limbering and unlimbering the guns. Now that your battery is in position, the guns will start to unlimber automatically. Limbering and unlimbering will take about 1 game minute. During this time, you can select any one of your guns to watch their status. When the progress bar reaches 100%, the horses will disappear and be replaced by the gun limbers at the rear of the battery. At this point, the guns are now considered unlimbered and ready to start firing. Limbering and unlimbering takes time for the soldiers to do. This dead time is where the battery cannot shoot and cannot run away. Batteries are very vulnerable during the limber and unlimber period. A limber is the wagon that has the horse team attached to it. The cannon attaches to the limber, and that is how the gun is moved around the battlefield. A good battery commander knows how much time is needed to move and deploy his battery, because that could be the difference between success and failure in a battle. The player must always know how close the enemy is. If the player does not give enough time and distance for the batteries to limber and unlimber, they could be overrun and captured. Limbering the guns means hooking the cannons up to their limber and storing equipment. Unlimbering the guns means unhooking the cannon and setting up the equipment needed to fire the cannons. Hmm? Staff Advisor. Selecting ammunition. Selecting different ammo can cause different amounts of damage to the enemy. In the game, each ammo type has a different graphic. Some types are only able to be shot at certain ranges. That is, canister can only be used from 0 to 300 yards. The other three types can be used to shoot as far as you can see in the game. Your battery will automatically choose ammunition. If you would like to choose the ammunition yourself, you must take command of the individual gun by clicking on the Take Command icon first. You may only select ammunition types valid for the target. If you select canister, and the target is more than 250 yards away, the gun will stop firing until the target comes within range. Solid shot. A solid iron projectile that is used for long-distance shooting. It shoots the same distance as shell and shrapnel, but has better chances at hitting its target. But less damage is done because it's a single projectile. Shell. A shell projectile is just that, a hollow shell filled with gunpowder. This projectile incorporates a fuse mechanism that explodes on the ground, sending shell fragments into the enemy. Canister. Canister is a hollow cylinder projectile packed with sawdust and iron balls. This ammunition is for close-range attacks, approximately 250 yards or less. The closer, the better. Canister was extremely deadly and was the main cause of artillery-inflicted casualties. Shrapnel. Shrapnel is a hollow, spherical projectile filled with little iron balls that spray out when it detonates. It has a timed fuse that causes it to explode in midair and send the contents all over the enemy. Conserve ammunition for cannon. This order is used when the ammunition levels are getting low, and you don't want the cannon to waste its remaining ammunition on targets that are too distant to ensure a hit. Okay. How do I see how much ammunition he has? What's this? What's this? Oh, courier. Captain Lathup, I'm moving General Archer up to support your left flank. He will form a battle line and hold the stone wall. If he has to, he'll engage the enemy to keep them from your guns. Try to hold your position if directly attacked. Fall back if you must, but do not allow your guns to be captured. Okay. Okay, this stone wall. red and the yellow mean? Is that like who they're targeting? And who they can see? That's my best guess. These are potential targets, and the red one is the active target. Targeting the enemy. There are 3 buttons that a player can use to tell the AI how to target the enemy. If an enemy unit gets too close to a battery, the battery AI will take over and protect itself by firing at the closest enemy. Okay. Your battery will automatically choose its target. If you would like to choose the target yourself, you must, like selecting ammunition, take command of the individual gun by clicking on the Take Command icon first. Target artillery. This command instructs the AI to only shoot at other cannons or batteries and ignore infantry. Target infantry. This command instructs the AI to only shoot at infantry and ignore artillery. AI auto-target. This command instructs the AI to choose whichever target it thinks is the best to engage. Okay. This game has a very different feel from Ultimate General. And also a very different feel from Total War. Why are they not using canister? Okay. This guy's using canister. Okay, they switched to canister at 200 yards. You use shrapnel. How about that? How do I see how much ammunition I have? Ammo 111. That's just one number. A target is blocked. Okay, so I want him to move here. How do I get him to move? Oh, they're charging. canister sound effect is brutal. Charging. No. Why are you not using canister? That's scary. Oh, here we come. Wow. Oh my god. That's brutal. Wow. Whoa. How did those guys get over there? What's this guy doing? This is shooting at that big kinetic. Is that 5 guns? No, 4. Victory. Another victory for our side, although sources say not all objectives were achieved. Any day you can watch the enemy flee is a good day. Oh, what did I not achieve? Confederate battle details. Deceased. Okay. That was easy. I didn't really have to do very much for that. Next is the division tutorial.